Just as of this month, I officially received my largest ever Realty income dividend payout, which is even substantially larger than the previous month because I have been adding more shares with ticker symbol below. Now right here are a few screenshots from some of my portfolios. I do own shares of Realty income across multiple portfolios. And you can see right here $243.64 of dividends. In this portfolio, $77.10. And in this portfolio, $281.18. Now in this video, I'm going to share with you guys exactly how much I received by adding up every single Realty income dividend across all my long-term portfolios. But also with that, I want to go over Realty income, the current performance of ticker symbol below, along with maybe some of the headwinds coming up here. So whether you own Realty income as of right now or maybe have ever planned on it, make sure to stick around, drop a like down below, and let's get right into it. Real quick, for those that haven't already, make sure to go to the first link in my description and grab my new dividend investing ebook, where I share exactly how I went from $0 invested to now earning over $6,000 on a monthly basis and over $1 million invested in the market. Along with the ebook, you're also going to receive my custom dividend tracker, where you can track your dividend progress on an ongoing basis and reach your dividend investing goals. So make sure to grab yourself a copy of my dividend investing ebook and the new dividend tracker today. It's the first link in my description. So first things first, how much in total did I receive from ticker symbol below Realty income in total in dividends in the month of April? Now, since I have been adding some shares of Realty income over the last month, I did receive an even larger payout like we talked about. 2,856 shares is what I currently have across all my portfolios. Now, because as of the last dividend, Realty income is paying per share per month 25.7 cents. If we multiply 0.257 times all my shares of Realty income, which are 2,856 shares, I received last month $733.99 just from ticker symbol below. Now, what's kind of crazy about this is that if I were to have just dripped that dividend right into more shares of Realty income, I could purchase myself around another 14.1 complete shares of Realty income, which also, of course, would pay me next month 0.257. So on a monthly basis, if I were to just drip my shares back into more shares, I'm getting like a $3.60 increase, which is absolutely incredible. But now to get into the thick of it, Realty income stock is once again having some struggles, trading just above $51 per share. And this is down substantially now year to date, down almost 11%. Now, why is ticker symbol below Realty income trading down? Why are REITs across the board still struggling? Well, as you can see right here, it says Fed Chair Powell says there has been a lack of further progress this year on inflation. And also the recent data has clearly not given us greater confidence and instead indicate that it will take likely longer than expected to achieve that confidence, he said during a central bank forum. He also said the U.S. economy has not seen inflation come back to the central bank's goal, pointing to further unlikelihood of interest rate cuts coming anytime soon here. Now, I'm by no means trying to blame Realty income's performance solely only off of the fact that interest rates are still remaining pretty high as of right now. But let's be real here with real estate, especially real estate investment trusts, they're going to be very sensitive to interest rates, considering debt makes up a large portion of their business. Now, over here in the Fed rate monitoring tool, there's a good chance as of right now that interest rates are going to stay exactly where they are, more or less, until now, maybe June. Maybe in June, there's a smaller chance that there could be a 25 basis rate cut. But zooming way further out to September, there's a larger chance that rates will likely get cut. But let's be real here, that's still a long way away, and that still means a lot more pain throughout the markets until then. Now, I've said this before and I'll say it again for longer term investors looking to buy and hold Realty income like I'm currently doing with my over 2,800 shares. If we look out until July 2025, which I get it, it's several months away, but in the grand scheme of a long-term investment, not all that bad. There's a good chance that interest rates are going to be substantially lower than they are today, which is going to alleviate some of the down pressure that real estate's seeing across the board. So what does that mean for Realty income as of right now, and is it a buying opportunity? Well, I currently think that Realty income, where it's trading as of right now, is starting to look a little bit juicier, and that's why I'm starting to grab some more shares. If you guys have been watching me for a while, you know that I was acquiring tons of Realty income back last year when it was trading just above $45 per share. But earlier this year when Realty income started trading near $60 per share, I personally was not grabbing any more shares because I felt as if not only did I have a large enough position already built out, but also I thought that there could be an opportunity for another dip, which is what we're getting right here. Now, is Realty income going to hit a brand new fresh 52-week range low? I'm talking underneath $45.04 per share. I think it's definitely possible at this point if the Federal Reserve does in fact not cut interest rates as fast as the market was pricing in. But either way, for longer term dividend growth investors that want to invest into over 15,450 commercial properties and want exposure to some of the biggest, best brands across the world, Realty income, where it is trading currently, is offering almost a 6% forward starting yield And keep in mind, Realty Income, at least over the past few years, has been raising their dividends, although maybe a little bit slowly, every single quarter or so. Which means that in theory, if you buy into Realty Income today and lock in, let's say, nearly a 6% yield, around a quarter or two from now, you could be getting a much higher yield on cost, even from that. So if or if not, Realty Income is offering a buying opportunity for your portfolio as a long-term dividend growth investor, I'm not really saying it's offering a great opportunity for like a day trade or a swing trade here. But if you as an investor want exposure to some industries like grocery stores, convenience stores, we've went over these top industries in the past. Realty Income, although, does have some issues ahead, and some of these issues being, of course, longer extended, higher than optimal interest rates. On top of that, some of these top clients aren't necessarily the best clients you'd want to have within a portfolio. But because Realty Income is so diversified with so many different clients, we're talking 1,300 different clients across what I said, 15,000 plus commercial properties. The diversification is definitely there. And for the most part, in my opinion, a lot of the top clients are very recession proof, which means that even if things get ugly in the economy, Realty Income's rent checks should continue to come. So unless there's some sort of massive black swan event or some sort of reason on why Realty Income has another chance to drop from here, I think Realty Income is going to stabilize right where it's at, more or less. And of course, it could drop a little bit more before it goes up. But I think that in the next 1 or 2 years, we are going to see Realty Income trading with a 6 or even a 7 or 8 in the front of its share price. Now, our last thing on our list, if you will, to make sure that the stock would be a good long-term hold possibly, like I said earlier, is going to be the dividend safety. And on Simply Safe Dividends, Realty Income is an 80 on the safety score, which once again, for a higher starting yield stock, is definitely very, very impressive. So much to the point where if you were to look at the screener on any other stock that has a high starting yield, it's actually quite rare to see an 80 or higher with the high starting yield that Realty Income has. What's also super impressive about Realty Income is their portfolio occupancy. Now, this is how much their portfolio has actually been full, meaning that the majority of their real estate has always been leased and has been providing cash flow on a monthly basis for them and, of course, for investors like myself. Now, as of recently, the last few years, last few quarters, Realty Income has around a 97.9 to a 99% occupancy, which is way above the industry standard even. So I shared with you guys my largest Realty Income dividend payout since I started buying shares of Realty Income, and I'm talking over 5 or 6 years now. We also went over some of the issues that Realty Income is probably going to see in the near future, and also some of the reasons on why I'm looking to buy Realty Income at these levels, and especially acquire more shares if Realty Income, for whatever reason, drops significantly from here. I want to hear from you guys down below if you, as of right now, are adding shares of ticker symbol O to your long-term portfolio. Let me know why or why not in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to please drop a like on it and subscribe for more future content like this. And don't forget to grab your very own dividend tracker. It's the first link down below in my description. Thanks as always for stopping by, and if you are interested in investing, make sure to check out these recent videos I posted right here.